Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever order you prefer. Welcome back to another episode of Luke's Explaining That podcast. I'm your host, Daniel. Hope you're doing well physically, mentally, spiritually. Okay. Um, what have we got going on today? Something that um it gave me an idea, right, to make this video. This was last week, so over the weekend. um I think it was a Saturday afternoon. I think I was just zapping, TV channels. I was just going back and forth, just trying to find something, you know mildly entertaining to watch, because we all know there's absolutely nothing of valuable on TV. But sometimes, you get the odd gem here and there. And I don't watch TV now just to fill that gap. Say like, oh, I need to be entertained, so let me watch something silly, or just something that, even if it's not mentally stimulating, but at least it's there, at least I can watch. I don't do that much nowadays. Sometimes, yes, sometimes I'll just watch something just because it's there. But it was like one of these. I was watching it, well, I wasn't watching. I was just like zapping through the channels, and I stumbled. I don't even know what channel that was. I don't really know the name of the program, but it was like those so-called reality shows. I don't know what was going on in there. But the fact that it was a reality show, it just made me reach out for the notepad and my pen, and I just wrote it out, and was like, oh, this could be an idea. And the idea is, just like these so-called reality shows, right, where we know that most of it is scripted, most of it is fake, most of it is acted to entertain you. So the situations might not be exactly true, exactly honest, exactly real. So all of that is done for your entertainment, right? So you can be glued to the drama. And let's be honest, these so-called reality TV shows, it's all drama. Okay, it really is just drama. So that gave me an idea and the idea is, you have to get rid of the fake persona and start showing off the real you, right? Get rid of the fake persona. Show your true self. Let me say that again. Get rid of the fake persona and show your true self. Okay? There's with these so-called reality shows, the social media, it's just been crazy on social media. So many new social media platforms, apps of being downloaded, or like every single day. It's just, you've got the Facebooks, you've got the Instagram is probably the worst. You've got the Instagram, the Twitters, the Snapchats, and there's others as well, okay, that a lot of people use. And they are great for certain things, but really bad for other things. And one of the things they're really bad for is the fact that you can be anything and anyone in those social media platforms. Take Instagram, for example. You know, people can take photos of themselves being incredibly happy. It seems like they've got the best clothes on, or they're always going on holidays, always going to nice places, and they've got a lot of makeup and a lot of this and not a lot of that. It's just like a lot of filters, and it was like, and then I think I've heard this before, like actually quite a few times, that a lot of these people, they really unhappy, so they just fake it to make it look like they are it, that they are amazing, that they've reached something, and that is really sad, because like, why would you do that? Why would you pretend to be someone else? Is it like fake it until you make it? Okay, that might be okay for certain things, sure, but I never understood, and it actually got me a little bit trouble, because so many people are doing that, men and women, but especially more women, you know, especially younger women, who fake it, who fake being happy, and sometimes that's not good. Sometimes you really have to show it, what you really are, your emotions. You see every now and then some people, including young women, who are showing their real emotions. It's not recent, but there's a video on YouTube of a woman recorded herself having a panic attack or an anxiety attack. I think it was a panic attack. And I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure what a panic attack looked like. So I was like, oh, okay, let me go and see this. And I saw it, I was like, oh, wow. It was like, it takes a lot of courage to record yourself having or going through a very vulnerable period, state, moment. Because that you watch that, and that is emotional, and you go, oh, okay, so that's what it is, that's what it looks like, huh? Okay. And it just made me think, and I'm like, sure, like a lot of people have got these panic attacks, anxiety attacks, and it's something very very deep, okay, but what I'm trying to say is that in your life you can't fake for too long. At one point you're gonna have to show your true self. So why not today, like right now, you drop the fake persona, if you've got one, and let your true self shine through. Let it come. let people see what you truly are. If you're more of a quiet and shy person, be that person. Don't pretend to be you're all about being social and loud and eccentric. If you're not that, you're not that. You don't have to be something else. If that's why, if you don't feel like that. So like, that's not me. It was like, okay, you know it's not you. Don't do it. Well, but like, it's just so I can fit in. It was like, you don't have to fit in. You don't have to change your whole persona just to please other people. And I know I recorded a video, a few videos back about you that you need to stop pleasing people, and this is one of the things, right? So you need to stop doing the fake persona thing, right? And start showing your true self. If people don't understand, then they don't understand. That's fine. It's for them to take their time to want to know the real you, if that's what they really want to, right? So, but you need to drop the fake persona. Is in the long term, it might not help you. It might not be good for you. I can understand that sometimes in certain situations, it's okay to do it, okay? And it's for each and every one of us to figure out what those situations are. But for the most part, and this is my opinion only, okay? It's my opinion. It's a lot better if you show your true self than the fake persona. Always. I've been in that position where I would go out with friends and there were always these, loud and very active, very, I don't know, just very out there, like sometimes almost in your face. And I wasn't. And I was like, I'll be like more in the background, and was like, it's not that I was too shy. I was a bit shy, yes, but not too shy. When I felt confident, I would converse, talk to people normally, but I wouldn't really push it. I wouldn't fake it. And I knew many people who would fake it, who would pretend to be this and that. And I would be like, dude, what are you doing? No, it's just so I can get her, mate. And I was like, but you don't need to do that. Like, just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. No, don't worry, man. Don't worry. I got it. Okay. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, but I never got that. So, and in other situations as well, I could see people were just faking it. And I was like, I know for sure that's not you. Why are you doing that? But okay, sometimes people do have agendas and they've got reasons, which there might be valid reasons as to why they want to do that, as to why they are acting that way. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a lot better if you just show your true self straight away, and you drop the persona. People will appreciate you more. They will like you more. They will respect you more. Okay. Now, obviously, if for the whole of your life you have been a D-hole or D-head and an A-hole, yeah, okay, maybe maybe there's something for you to work on. If that is, I don't believe that a person is like that. I think a person learns to be like that. Another person can change, but everyone is different. I realize that, but there's nothing better than to show your true self, because because having to fake it, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work because you have to be constant. You have to keep it on the majority of the time, because if you don't, then people will, hang on a second, you changed. You're like, well, what happened? You weren't like this. They can be very quick to notice certain changes. So when you are your true self, you don't have to hide anything. You don't have to pretend anything. You just are, and people will get it. But that's me. That is me. So all of this, all of what I've been saying came out from just quickly, like I don't know, not even 10 seconds of zapping TV channels, and it just gave me this idea. That was last week. That was like a few days ago, and I was like, okay, at one point next week, I'm gonna record a video to talk more or less about this. I wasn't quite sure exactly what I was gonna say, so all of this is not scripted. It's just coming out. I just hit record and then went, okay, let me see what I can say. But yeah, get rid of the fake persona. Allow your true self to show. Okay? People will appreciate you more. People will like you more. People will respect you more. And you too. You too. And you will see that fake persona on other people, and you will go like, it's best if you be your true self. It's a lot better, you know. We'll give you less work, you know, but you know that people can be very stubborn. People will say, well, nothing bad has happened yet, so I'll keep going. Yes, but I think in the end, you'll catch up with you. But that's just me. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Thank you very much for you taking your time to be here with me today for another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Daniel. I'll send you a big kiss on your heart and a big hug on your soul. Take it, accept it. Thank you very much once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.